There at the right side of this road out this morning. Got it done. Let's get on up. Give it higher. I'm gonna go out here off the end of this ridge. That's the property line right there I'm facing. All of this right here that you see we've cut since so we moved to this side Thursday. So right now currently it's been one full week on this right here, cutting this. Or 5 days anyhow. So now we're gonna go down this road right here to the left that I'm kind of turning on, and this is what you can see the strip of pine. So we'll go off down to the left over here as deep as we can in that hollow right there. All the way to the tip of this ridge where that pine is right there. And then this on the left side right there, that strip of pine right there will be cut. So we don't have a whole lot left on it. Looking good though. Let's go over here. I'm going to show y'all where this Cockerham Lake once was, and what happened was the dam busted on this thing years ago, and they never fixed it back or anything. It's still showing up on the map though, which is kind of funny because from what I understand, it was a long time ago that the dam busted on this thing. So it should be flying right at it. Yeah, okay. It's coming up on the map now. I can see it. Right here below me is where the dam was. Right here. That's where the dam was actually situated at. And the lake ran back up this way. It's about a 20 some odd acre lake. So that's the reason why I couldn't find it there on the yesterday when I was, there wasn't any water, but this is where it was sitting, was right here. See, the trees have grown up on it, and you can't even really tell. If you look on, well, you don't know where to look on Google Earth to find it. You might, say Monroe County, Cockerham Lake. On Google Earth, you can kind of still see the little bit of the outline of where the lake laid right here. But I'm directly over the center of it right here, of where the water was. But Mother Nature always, she'll bring herself. She's always fighting to bring herself back, no matter what man does. So this would be the view looking back to the south right here. Let's see. That's going off of it. The lake's actually back to the right here a little bit. On the right hand side of the screen. This would have been about where the dam was right here. Sitting right in there. I bet there's some remnants of it right in there too. You could probably get down in there and look around. But that's where the dam would have been right in there. See, I think there's a, let's see, there's a road You see what the wind's doing to those trees, man. It's crazy. It looks like an old logging road right there. It comes down in there maybe. I think there's one over on the other side too, I believe. Right there. So anywho, that's what happened to the lake. Yeah, there's a road right there. Alright, let's fly her back to me now. So I'm going to do a couple of things in today's video. This is going to be kind of the main giveaway right here. It's going to be the Milwaukee hard hat. It's got the anti-fog glasses. Got the polarized ones right here. They have the gasket on them, and it comes with a lanyard right there too. And in the clear ones, anti-fog, and they work really, really well too. You're not going to fog these things up, especially here in the South where it's hot and humid and all that stuff like that. Two different styles of earplugs, the foam ones, and then the regular ones on the cord right there that you can just keep reusing. You got a little pouch to go with them. And then this is, I believe it's a 15 pocket, yeah, 15 pocket vest. This is a, I have a couple different sizes in these. I have a small, medium, and I have a large. I think I primarily have larges in these right here. And that's what you're going to get. I'm going to explain to you how to enter to win this right here. And I'm going to put together several other prize packs and one on Instagram too. So because I've got that one over there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 6 of those hard hats. So it's going to be 6 total giveaways is what it's going to be. Well, 6. Actually 5, because I'm going to give my dad one of these hard hats and some stuff along with it right there. So it'll be 5, but I'll explain to you how to do it in just a second, so y'all hang tight. We are back fully stocked on everything. I had ordered, like, I think it's 150 more shirts or so. So I think I got everything back listed on the website, even the long sleeve shirts if you're into them. I got them back stocked up. All the orange, I was out of a lot of stuff, and I hadn't made an order. Well, we got hit. So once the COVID stuff hit in March, and the stay-at-home stuff went into effect, the orders started rolling in. And I mean, the April, I got hammered on stuff. I've got plenty of the orange, charcoal and orange caps that are back in stock. So there's the caps. So the Richardson 112s, that's what they are. I was out of stock on this one, but I've got plenty of them now. Charcoal and orange, charcoal and black, and the charcoal and white right there on that. So we're back good to go on everything as far as stock goes in here now. And I do have, let's see what I have. I have three of the old gray shirts left. That's what I have left. I've got the shirts, so I've got, you see I got 3X, 4X, and 5X. Could not find any 3X shirts nowhere, man, but I was able to get 4s and 5s right there in the orange. So I stock up all the way up for the big boys. And then on the, I have the smaller sizes in the blue go all the way down to a small, and in the green they go all the way down to a medium on the green right there. So that's that. So y'all hang tight, and I'm gonna tell you how to win the Milwaukee stuff here. So happy Father's Day to all the super cool, bad at the bone dads out there, man. You know, I'm creeping on 50 years old now, and getting really close to it. And I sit here and I look back, you know, think about my dad, Jill's dad. Jill's dad, you know, y'all see Jill's mom. I've never really said anything about her dad. He passed away in 2013.
super guy. I mean, a heart of gold. Miss him so much. I mean, he was a great guy. His name was Billy, and Jill misses him some kind of bad too. So, but my dad, he taught me and taught all of us, me and my brothers and us, how to work. You know, that's all we've ever done is work, and that's what I do now is work. I mean, that's all I do. You know, I do hunt and fish and stuff like that, but primarily I work. But I'm thankful for my dad to, you know, to instill that into me and my brothers, you know, what it takes to make a living and to sustain in life and to keep going and stuff like that. He's now 74 years old and he still works all the time. I mean, you know, he comes and helps us if we need him and all that. So my dad taught me that part of life. And then I had a couple of uncles. Well, I had several uncles, but I had two uncles in particular that were really good to me, that took the time to take me hunting and fishing and teach me the outdoor side of things, you know, the opposite side of work. And I mean, I owe a lot to all of those. And because when I was growing up, they didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? They didn't have to fool with me or take me when I was 11, 12 years old, messing with their nephew, little kid, and spending the time to do that when they could have just went off on their own and hunted and fished, you know, by themselves or with their buddies or whatever. But they took the time to teach me, and boy, I had to drive, man. I mean, you know, it didn't matter, because it took me about 3 years before I ever killed a deer. It ain't like it is right now where people take their kids out and they put them right on a deer and shoot them when they're 10 and 11 years old, and they don't understand what it's like for the actual hunt, to do it on your own, to have to work to do it like what I did. And I mean, not saying there's anything wrong with that, it's just different, you know. And to this day, at nearly 50 years old, I still have the drive to get out there and work my tail off to hunt a deer and chase them or fish or whatever. But one of them was my Uncle Farrell Drummond, lives up in Jasper, Alabama. Love him to death. And boy, he made sure I went hunting. I mean, he made sure I went. And then my other uncle is my Uncle Wayne Shanks. He lives here in town, and it's my mom's brother. And he spent a lot of time with me, you know, taking me hunting and fishing because he was close by. And so, boy, he really did a lot with me, you know, and that was pretty cool. But I'm gonna close this, and then I'm gonna tell you what you got to do to get in to win the Milwaukee stuff and all that. So I want to read this right here, and it's actually pretty cool. Some of y'all have probably never heard this before, and a lot of you probably have that are older, you know, on up in age a little bit. It's probably heard this before, but it's a song written by Harry, I believe it's Chapin, maybe Chapin, I think it's Chapin, back in 1974. These lyrics to this song, that's the only hit song he ever had, was that right there. It's called The Cat's in the Cradle. And it's funny that it's titled that, you know, but listen to the lyrics of this right here. I'm gonna read them. It says, "My child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way. But there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away. And he was talking before I knew it. As he grew, he'd say, 'I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you.'" And then the chorus part that picks up. And then verse 2 says, My son turned 10 just the other day. He said, 'Thanks for the ball, Dad. Come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw?' I said, 'Not today. I've got a lot to do,' he said. 'That's okay.' And he walked away, but his smile never dimmed. And he said, 'I'm gonna be like him. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna be like him.'" And then the chorus again. And then verse 3 says, well, he came from college just the other day, so much like a man I had to say, son, I'm proud of you. Can you sit for a while? He shook his head and then said with a smile, what I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later. Can I have them, please? And then the chorus again. And then verse 4 says, I've long since retired. My son's moved away. I called him up just the other day. I said, I'd like to see you if you don't mind. He said, I'd love to, Dad, if I could find the time. Now you see, my new job's a hassle and the kids got the flu, but it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me, he'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me. Boy, ain't that the truth. I'm telling you. It's every time I hear that song, you know, it brings back, you know, memories. And it's so easy to get caught up in the rat race of things and end up just like that right there. And just in the worldly stuff, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to just share that. That's a powerful song right there. Tough lyrics to when you listen to it. Alright, so the giveaway. I'm gonna hand pick the winners. And the Milwaukee stuff, the main prize pack is gonna be the one that you've seen. The other ones are gonna be a little bit different, but along the same lines is that first one right there. It'll have a hard hat and safety glasses and some, you know, the earplugs and stuff like that, and a vest in it. And then there's going to be one over on Instagram too, so you can go over there and you can follow the rules over there and check and see. I am going to hand pick the winners myself. I run into a little bit of a problem with the guy on the Mother's Day giveaway. He was not happy, and it was a Mother's Day giveaway, and it had 2 John Deere shirts in it and several other things. Those shirts, you know, were $22 to $25 a piece, and he was not happy. He felt like that there should have been something in the pack for him, and it upset me very bad, to say the least, about that. And because I said what was going to be in the pack, you know, and all. So I'm going to hand pick the winners myself on this right here. You will have to be a subscriber to win these packs. If you're not a subscriber, you need to click the subscribe button, and I'm going to check that too. So what I want you to do is, in the comments down below, I want you to tell me what your dad means to you, just briefly, or what it means for you to be a dad. That's what I want. That's what I want. It's just very simple. I'm gonna read through them as the day goes, and I'm gonna highlight the ones that I like, that are most impactful and stuff like that. That kind of strikes me. Just do that. Just comment. Tell me what it means, what your dad means to you, or what it means to you to be the dad. A lot of people don't have dads no more, just like Jill. Her dad's been gone for over 7 years now. It don't seem like it. I actually sat there and watched her dad die. Boy, it was tough. If you've never witnessed something like that, it's tough. He was very sick. And so good luck to everyone. Happy Father's Day again. Appreciate all y'all watching and tuning in. Love all y'all. We'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.